Jump into the mothership. Jump into the mothership. Jump into the mothership.
And hey everybody, welcome back to the mothership. Hey sexy people.
That's right.
I am Dylan, aka your friendly space ninja, and I am joined, as always, by my co-host, Bruno, the commander, and of course, Amanda, the Jedi. How's it going, guys?
Not too bad, a little tired, but not too bad.
Yeah, went to bed at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I did 3. Yeah,
Damn.
so
Yeah,
it's rough.
working on videos and
Yeah,
stuff.
my creator life.
Finishing scripts.
Yeah.
But yeah. Today, I wanted to do a little thing that I like to call what if scenarios. Not the Marvel show, but just a what if scenario. Basically, if you don't know, on my Instagram stories, I do this thing where I make up scenarios for potential movies and TV shows that could potentially exist and probably will never exist.
Mm-hmm.
But then I ask people, which one would you rather get, this or that? And then people vote. And I thought it would be fun on the podcast to go through them and just discuss how some people are fucking crazy.
I'm down.
So we're going to do that. And for those who didn't get that, you're going to get it. It's very simple.
Yeah.
Perfect example is the first one I ever posted, which was, which one would you rather get? Twilight 6 or Vampire Diaries Season 9?
Twilight 6, Twilight 6, Twilight 6.
God.
Who's surprised? Who did not
Who
see
did
that
not see that
coming?
coming? Well, Vampire Diaries is
Vampire
just
Diaries
bad.
should have died so
Yeah,
long ago. Like,
yeah.
really long ago.
Like Season 4, it should have ended.
3.
Yeah,
even.
there's so
Yeah.
many more memes that Twilight can provide us. Like, give
Yeah,
me Resume
definitely.
and Jacob. Like, we can do
Resume,
Yeah,
Resume's family.
Yeah, Resume's family.
But I think-
I'll get that tattooed on me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if we should, okay, we'll think about it. If there's some kind of like limit or something so that we can like a goal.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
We'll think of something. We'll think of something.
We'll figure
I'll
that
do
out.
it.
Like
I'll
at
do
the
it.
end of the season.
Yeah,
we
my
just say,
mom's
like,
weeping right now. She's like, oh my God.
You know what? If we'll set up like a crazy goal, and if it goes on, I'll do it with you.
Yes.
I'll do it.
I'll do it with
Resume
you.
do it
is
too.
family.
We all get there.
Yeah.
That's the common podcast tattoo we're getting, not even the title.
Yeah, that's so
Resume is
wild.
family.
Resume is family.
Oh
With
my
the
God.
title under.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know where it came
Yeah,
from.
Yeah.
And then we'll put a second bar to pass, and if it does, Alex will do it with us.
Oh, he's
He said yes. Okay.
Okay, whatever. Shit.
Resume is family.
Family.
We're gonna have to explain that for like 20 years.
Yeah, it's great. It's
Jesus
great.
Christ.
Okay. So people voted out of 4,000 votes. 63% of people voted Twilight.
Because they're correct.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That's still way too low.
It's
Like,
still way
who
too
wants
low.
Vampire
Yeah.
Diaries season
37%
9?
Vampire Diaries. That is weird.
That's weird. What do you
Bro.
want to happen? What do you think? Elena's
Everything
gone.
has happened.
Yeah, everything that could possibly happen except positive representation for Bonnie has happened.
Oh, yeah, my
my
God.
God.
That's the
My
only
girl
thing.
Bonnie, man, they did
Yeah.
her dirty hard.
So hard.
So hard,
Jesus
bro.
Christ, man. That character deserves
What a
better.
wasted
Yeah,
character,
so-
man.
such a
Holy
waste.
moly.
But the thing is, like, if they were to do Twilight 6 today, I don't know if because of the resurgence of Twilight, they would make it way too seriously now. Like, they would take it too seriously and would lose the
With
vibe.
Twilight, I don't think so because they've been memeing online hard. Like
That's
they're
true,
down
yeah.
for it. Like
I don't
I think they know, but it's like is Stephanie Meyer down for the meme? Is the thing. So like, because
Well,
she'd
Yeah,
have to sign off on it.
Right.
Well, she has continued the Twilight stuff. She's writing like a fuck
She's
ton
wor-
of new
Yeah.
books.
Well,
right?
yeah. So basically, she finally did Midnight Sun. So that's Twilight from Edward's perspective, and then she had ideas for 2 more books, and I think one of them is Renesmee and Jacob, which is like really ballsy considering that's the thing that everybody's been like, that was the most effed up part of this whole series is the logic behind imprinting and like how it's like, oh, it's not romantic yet, and like that is grooming.
Yeah,
like,
that's literally what grooming
literally
is.
grooming. Literally grooming.
But wait, hold on. So, wait, I thought Midnight Sun was the gender bent Twilight.
No, that's Life and Death.
So there's 2?
Yeah, so basically, Midnight Sun was supposed to come out on the. So she was doing it years ago, and then a bunch of the chapters leaked. She had put one online, and then I guess somebody at like a not a conference, but like a writers thing leaked the other chapters.
Oh,
She
wow.
got so pissed off that it's like
And she was like, I'm not doing it.
which is like I see both sides. You're punishing your fans for a mistake you made because you shared it with someone you couldn't trust.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
but I also understand that like you're working on something, and now everybody's like up in it. So she was gonna do it for the 10-year anniversary of Twilight, and then E.L. James, who already used Twilight as the foundation for 50 Shades of Grey, made Grey 50 Shades from Christian's perspective. And she was all like, I'm not doing it. So then she decided to go for the gender bent one, which I think is horrendous, just god awful trash.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look good. I saw your video on it. I have not read it. I'm not planning on it.
And then finally, she felt comfortable doing Midnight Sun in like the summer of 2020. So like 15 years anniversary.
Jesus.
Wow.
And it's good. I loved it. It's like
Is it good?
There's like a whole chapter where he's like, if I kill the teacher first, and then I can kill Bella and get her blood, and then oh no, and then all the kids are gonna
like
scream.
His killer instincts.
Yeah, so it's basically
that's
like
cool,
so yeah, when he's doing the like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's when it has like the whole thing where he's like, no, if I can just make it to the end of the day, if I make it to the end of the day, I can follow her home and I can do it at home when no one's there. It's like,
oh, because he wants to kill her.
He wants to kill her. He wants to
Suck
just
her
drain her dry and like not have to ruin his family's status where they are. But it's like, it's so messed up. And then like, I love that just ends with them being like, I'm devoted for you forever.
And the entire time Bella's like, oh my God, he's so cute. He's looking at me.
You know what I mean? Well, no, at that point, she's kind of like, oh my God, I smell.
Yeah, that's it. It's completely weirded out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because we're never gonna get that movie, but
I would have loved it.
yeah, that would have been interesting. I think it has to be more interesting from his perspective because
It is.
there's so much more conflict.
Yeah, I actually like it from Bella's perspective. I'm not like a Bella hater at all, but like it is very interesting to get it from like his perspective. And like when he disappears for 3 days at school, he ran to Alaska to like hang out with the Denali vampire
Oh
clan.
wow, because he was like, I am out of this
Yeah,
town.
he's
I can't
out of
stay-
here.
oh,
I need to
wow.
like figure this out. And then he decides he can handle it. Because Alice is all like, you can handle it, and I know it because I'm going to love her too, which did not help me in my Team Alice shit. It did not help. I was like, that's right. You love her too. Love it.
You want that romance so fucking
I
bad.
do. So bad.
You should write it.
I might because, it's like weird. I don't think that Bella loves Alice that way, but I think Alice absolutely loves Bella that way.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. But you have to like write off Emmett.
Yeah, no, Jasper.
No, not Emmett, Jasper.
Yeah,
I'm
Jasper.
kind. I would just say that, he's so empathetic that he could sense it and decided to let her. Because that's what he is. His thing
You
is
just
like
need
extreme
one line.
empathy.
Right.
Jasper was into threesomes anyway.
Yeah, that's actually very popular in fan fiction. They
Oh,
do
really?
that. And then some of them just go like full scorched earth, and it's all like Alice realized it was disgusting to be dating a former Confederate soldier.
Wow.
Which, when you think about it,
Stephanie Meyer, why did you do that?
oh my God. Yeah. So we all agree that Twilight 6 should be the one.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
All right, next one.
Yeah.
Would you rather get a Percy Jackson reboot or a Narnia reboot?
Percy Jackson.
We're already getting Percy Jackson.
Are we?
Yeah, they're
We're also-
redoing.
yeah, there's a
and-
reboot, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing
Disney
it for
Plus.
Disney Plus is doing a whole show.
And also,
Did Narnia get announced?
Netflix
Ooh.
is doing Narnia.
Wow, really?
Yeah, they're rebooting Narnia.
I think I'd
Okay.
go Percy Jackson if neither were being created and I had to pick which one I wanted. I think I'd go Percy Jackson because even though like I don't know, I have a soft spot for that first movie. There's like no arguing that like they weren't done well, and I do think that there's at least like good content in those Chronicles of Narnia movies, even if like they kind of fizzled out. Like I do think they're good. So
like the first Narnia, people
Very
don't
good.
give it enough credit.
It's very
a
good.
fucking great movie.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I'm voting Narnia like 100% because I don't know anything about Percy Jackson apart from these two movies.
Fair.
And I do not like them.
I like Percy Jackson. I read them because we used to play the first movie at work, and I was like way too old, but I was like, I'll just go read the books anyways. And I'm like, oh, these are cute.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I don't know anything about the books. I just know that I love Greek mythology.
Yeah, and that's pretty
Yeah,
much what
yeah,
it is. And
yeah,
they do a pretty good job with it. Like
Yeah.
there's some really interesting stories and how they weave it into the book. So I think it's interesting. So I'm excited to see them hopefully do it better with like Rick Riordan's like better, like actually consulting him properly.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah, because they completely fucked over the writer, the author.
Yeah,
of
they
the
did
book,
because
right?
he literally told them why it wasn't going to work, and they argued with him, and it didn't work. It didn't work. So
I think the first one is watchable.
yeah,
But
it's
the
fun.
second one
It's
is
so
I still
bad.
enjoyed it.
holy
Yeah, it's like
shit.
I think I own it, but like I don't know why I own it. It's just a weird thing, but so that's why I'd go Percy Jackson, even though like Chronicles of Narnia is obviously very interesting, and I'm excited to see.
people agree
Right.
with you because 59% of people
Hell yeah.
voted Percy Jackson.
I think when I
cool.
took that poll, I voted Narnia because I knew Percy Jackson was already coming. So I was like, well, I might as well just vote for the other one. You
well,
know?
I think
Right,
Percy
okay.
Jackson is coming first because they announced Narnia on Netflix like 3 years ago.
Did
I think.
they?
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and
Wow.
it's just been. I think it's
In,
been in
like,
development hell. Like it's
yeah,
just
that's
nobody.
rough.
Well, that's
Nothing
fun.
is happening with it. So
Huh.
All right,
Interesting.
fine. Percy Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Come on,
Jesus
Greek
Christ.
mythology, bro. Give me
Oh.
some
It's
It's good
Zeus,
stuff. It's good stuff.
some Poseidon.
Yeah.
This one, I wish Broey was here for this one. It was actually really close. Would you rather get Emily in Paris canceled or Riverdale canceled?
Ooh, Riverdale needs to
rough.
stop. Emily in Paris, it's weird. It's okay. I have a selfish reason because if
Okay.
I do decide I want to talk about it, it's going to do really well, and then I'm going to make money.
Those are selfish
you're good.
reasons.
You're good either way. You can talk about either one.
Yeah.
I do need to do Riverdale eventually, but it's a lot.
luck.
I know it's so much.
I can tell from experience. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Thank you.
2 hours and a half later.
Yeah. It took me 5 months to write that
I know
fucking
that's
script.
crazy.
Oh my god. Well, it was actually really close because it's 52% voted Riverdale.
Oh,
okay.
I'm actually
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
48% voted Emily in
But
Paris.
there's a lot of people who just really like Emily in Paris because like it's just simple and nice and cute. And
Yeah,
like,
I think some people
get it.
just see it
Yeah.
as like random escapism.
yeah, like
that you
this
just
is so
put
easy to turn
on.
off. You see all the landmarks. It's like that's such a cool thing that could happen to you. But then it's like I just get hung up on all those like little things.
I can't get past it.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't think I can ever see this show and just be like, it's fun if you just don't think about. There's no fucking way. There's no
Turn your
fucking
mind
way.
I will
off.
never be over the queer baiting. Like I will never be over them
Oh,
introducing
yeah,
that
yeah,
woman
yeah.
and then it's being like, oh, you're just Gabriel's girlfriend, Gabriel's like what?
Yeah, and she's,
Why did you introduce you this way?
Wow.
Like flirty as hell. I was so pissed. I was like, this is disgusting.
Yeah, they're never gonna go there with
They're not.
Emily either.
I know, but I'm like, then why did you introduce her character that way? Like, because immediately I was all like,
Hello.
is this show
Hello.
about to get a little bit interesting? And it's like, no, you fucking losers.
Yeah, I know because I even thought that
There was
when
a
they,
vibe.
when they
I was like-
introduced her, I just looked at him
I'm
and
like,
I
is
was
this going to be her European adventure?
Yeah, exactly. It was like,
Oh, no, her European adventure with someone's younger brother.
yeah, exactly. Oh man.
God.
Yeah, no, it would have been more interesting, honestly. Not even because like, ooh, some gay shit.
No,
but
because then I would have been like, I'm
because-
so sad this is gay shit in this, but it's just, it would have been more compelling.
Yeah, it would have been more compelling for.
Yeah.
You need one thing that's compelling about this fucking show because it has no plot.
Just what?
It has
Just
no
one,
plot.
just a morsel.
There's no story. There's no plot. She's just here, and then it's a bunch of scenes for
Yeah.
10
Come
hours.
on, bro. It's Emily in Paris.
Yeah.
That's the show. Emily is in Paris.
But surprisingly enough, I would choose Riverdale. This show needs to end.
It does.
Oh, bro. Season 3 was rough. Season 2, it was already on a downhill, and it's just no.
Yeah.
Season 1 is the only one that has merit in my
Yeah,
life.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think that now they just like even the fans have gotten to a point where they just accept that like
It's
what
like whack.
it's not, you can't take this show seriously.
Yeah,
You're
no.
never
Yeah,
gonna enjoy
no.
it. And I get it because I got to that point as well. But I think that like when it comes to just Roberto Aguirre-Sacasa and the way he does things, and I can't get past
Yeah,
it
no,
either. And
that's fair.
I'm just like there's too much about this show that I just cannot.
Too much is questionable.
Too much is questionable.
So questionable.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, next one.
God damn you, Archie.
Would you rather get a Pretty Little Liars movie or a Gossip Girl movie with the original cast?
Oh, Gossip Girl.
I'm with you.
So I
choose
haven't
Gossip Girl.
finished Gossip Girl yet, and I'm actually mad because Emily in Paris spoiled it for me. I was like,
No
look,
way.
I realize this show's been out forever. I've stopped and started it 3 times, but I can't believe this godforsaken show just spoiled Gossip Girl for me.
That fucking
One more
sucks.
reason to
I've
hate
got
it.
Yeah, one more reason.
I know, I've got such a soft spot for Pretty Little Liars, and I don't know. I would probably pick that. I love the cast, but I do really like the cast of Gossip Girl a lot. I vibe with that pretty hard, so I would be happy with either. But since I've at least seen all of Pretty Little Liars, I'll probably go with that.
Wait, hold on. Did you generally not know that Dan was Gossip Girl?
No, I didn't. I
Oh,
literally did not
shit.
know.
Fucking hell.
Fuck.
He didn't even know until the episode.
Well, I'm
aired,
sure
like-
they.
Yeah,
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 it's like
yeah.
A. It's like except worse because A was just kind of like whoever it needed to be this season.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah,
It's a
But that's the
revolving
thing.
door.
I think like
Yeah.
I'd be down for a Pretty Little Liars movie if it's a reboot that's like super dark and actually takes a shit.
Yeah,
because
but I
like
want the original cast.
but like
Come on,
the
bro,
original
Chuck
cast,
Bass.
it can't be Marlene King. She's gonna fuck it up.
I know, but I just want, I want Troy and Belisario. I can't remember. Aria
Lucy
Montgomery,
Hale.
Lucy Hale.
Yeah.
How do I know? Yeah, I just some of them I'm forgetting.
Lucy Hale is way too underrated. as
I
an
know
actress.
she is.
She's like one of those actresses that like she's really she is really fucking talented.
Yeah.
She is always in the worst movies and worst shows.
Yeah, she got herself a little Blumhouse contract, I think. 'cause
Yeah,
she's
there's
just in
that,
all
and
those.
she did 2 CW shows that were both canceled
Oh yeah,
after one season.
Katie Keene.
She did Katie Keene, and before that there was a Life Sentence.
I don't even know what that one
She
is.
played a character that had like cancer, and she thought she was gonna die, so she did a bucket list
Okay.
where she did a lot of crazy shit, and her family had to like stop their lives to make sure that she lives her dreams and stuff, and then she ends up surviving and being cured from cancer. And now it's like the consequences of
like spending all the money and doing
yeah,
everything.
exactly, and just
Okay.
like her family being broken. She learns that like her parents have been separated for like a year, but they didn't tell her because they didn't want to freak her out in her final moments and shit.
That actually sounds pretty interesting.
It's really interesting, but then it's the CW. So
Okay,
So they
well,
fucked
all
it
of
up,
it
yeah.
turns into
So
like,
that's
but also she meets that guy, but she already has a boyfriend, and now there's a love triangle. It's fucking. It got canceled after one season,
and then
it's
she
just-
dies again.
Yeah, exactly. But then she comes back in vampires. What the fuck? But like, no, it's just like she's just in the worst fucking projects, and
Yeah.
now she's in a erotic movie adapted from a book that's coming out.
Cool.
It's called The Hating Game.
Oh yeah. Oh,
She's in The Hating
I'm
Game.
gonna
where
talk about
I
that.
actually, when I learned she was going to be in the movie, I actually read the book. And I am
heard of
not
it.
well versed in erotica. I can say
I'm
that.
sadly there now.
But the book is whatever. It's not like awful.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a good read. But like the story is essentially like she plays like a really good employee in a marketing firm. She's like really good at it, but there's like she has a rival who is a guy. It's a haters to lovers
Gotcha.
story that is just
Cool,
really
cool.
Yeah, I think I knew that because I watch booktubers a lot when I work, just for
Oh,
fun.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think Olivia Reads a Latte had talked about that one, so I should.
okay,
I'm gonna
yeah,
read it.
and
Okay.
but the trailer came out, and it's one of those trailers that just you've seen the trailer, you've seen the movie,
Oh yeah.
everything
When's it
is in
supposed
it.
to release?
I think it's either like December or like early in 2022.
I'm excited. I'm gonna do
Okay.
that. I'm
Yeah.
very pumped.
I'll let you do
Thank
this one. I think I'm gonna skip it.
You're gonna skip it. It's just so up my alley that even if you did it, I'm gonna do it
definitely,
anyways. Yeah.
definitely. I think eventually I'm gonna do the after movies.
You
because
should. They're
I waited for the third one, and I waited for your video, and then I was like, okay, well now I can do them. No, there's 2 more
Yeah,
of them
there's 2 more coming. Yeah.
I thought it was a trilogy for
No.
some reason. I don't
There
know
was
why I
already
assumed it
4
was, but-
books, and then they did like another one, and I think they're doing like another one after that or something. But yeah, because there's the next one that they've already filmed, and then there's like the happily ever after one that comes after that or some crap. The third one is horrible. That is like one of the worst, most boring movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, because everyone's like, there's none of the melodrama
Yeah,
that makes
and that's
it
what I
funny.
mean. It's like they basically picked up on like, oh yeah, these are things people complain about, and I'm like, yeah, but they're also the only things of merit in this entire story. Otherwise, nothing happens.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just terrible and boring and annoying. Like,
And like the you know what I found out? The guy who plays Harden,
yeah, he's young Voldy.
he's the guy who plays young Voldemort.
Yeah, he's young Voldemort.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the nephew of Ralph Fiennes, who
Yeah, he
plays
is.
Voldemort.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Get outta here.
I swear to God.
Fiennes. Yeah.
I
That's
swear to God, I was
Yeah.
like,
funny.
that's-
And the funniest thing about him is that everybody's constantly like, oh my God, I hate it when they hire people to do fake British accents. He's British.
yeah,
There's something about the way he talks that people don't believe him.
yeah, he is British.
Yeah.
Imagine that you're actually British and,
But
people
And then
don't
people are
believe the
constantly,
accent.
yeah, it's crazy.
But it's
That's
just that I think
insane.
like the acting he has to do is so corny that people just think that he's faking an accent as well.
Okay.
yeah.
Makes sense.
So weird.
Wow.
All right, well, 68% of people voted Gossip Girl.
That's not surprising to me.
Yeah, 32 PLL. I just
Yeah.
think that like the ending of PLL turned off people way too much.
Oh, it's so
and
much.
now we're getting a PLL reboot from Roberto Aguirre-Zagaza.
Like,
I wonder how
why?
long that lasts.
Why?
Oh my
I
God.
don't know why that's happening.
They give him that. He has True Blood. They're giving him everything.
Yeah, seriously, why would you get, for one, why do we need more True Blood?
Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because he's friends with Greg Berlanti. And Greg Berlanti has like this huge production company where like he's running like a lot of the CW. He's running a lot of the shit. So like he's friends and he just gets all those big projects.
But that's the thing, why are they even making some of them? Like, True Blood did not need to be touched again.
No.
Yeah,
At least for years. At least for like another decade at least. True Blood did not need to be touched.
It only
reboot,
ended
but,
like what 5 years ago? or
Yeah,
something like
not maybe it's probably longer than we're thinking, but it's close enough that we're all like, why are they touching True Blood again?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's
that? It's not
so
far
bad.
like
Yeah,
long
exactly.
enough. Yeah, like
It's
I
so
still
bad.
remember enough of it. I'm okay.
I remember that series finale of True Blood.
I don't even think I finished it,
I don't even think I
actually.
finished it either.
It's one of the worst series finales, probably of all time. I'm not kidding.
Oh, shit.
It's terrible.
Jesus.
Okay. Oh, this one. Would you rather get a movie about young Luke Skywalker, like in his prime as a Jedi,
I so
or
want that.
or young Albus Dumbledore in his prime as a wizard?
Young Albus.
I'm going Luke.
I'm so fucking sick of Luke Skywalker. I hate that little bitch.
Yo, when I saw the last episode of Mandalorian,
that was a cool
little
scene
in my pants.
I loved it, but I'm like,
Yeah,
there's
but-
so many good books where you can read about him being like running like the Jedi Temple and stuff. I'm like, I just don't give a shit.
I agree. They need to let him go.
You need to let him go.
He's iconic. He's iconic.
But
It's
they're
you
killing.
never-
They're
it's
gonna
'cause you
kill the
never-
icon.
it's
Yeah, but
been
you
4
never
years.
got him like in that era. The only time, like you said, it's
You
in
never
the
get
books.
any of them in that era. Like literally, the only ones you ever see in their prime, like the original Star Wars, doesn't really give anybody a chance to really shine. You get like
That's true.
Obi-Wan in his prime. You get Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
and that.
Well,
was
Qui-Gon
short-lived.
gets bodied.
That
at
was
the end of
short-lived.
that.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. It's so sad. Star Wars, man, get your shit together.
Yeah,
They're never
really.
going to. They're never going to get their shit
God
together.
damn it, Kathleen.
Get me a Luke Skywalker show. Don't make it a movie, just a show.
Kathleen Kennedy. We talked about this.
Get yo shit.
We had
Yeah.
remember that Zoom call?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go young Dumbledore. I think there's just way more to do and to explore that we don't already know, haven't
Yeah.
already seen in some
Yeah,
aspects.
exactly.
So this is kind of where they're going with the
With
Fantastic
Secrets
Beasts
of
thing,
Dumbledore.
but
Yeah.
I'm just so annoyed at the way they're approaching it.
yeah,
it's just like,
not brilliant.
and I'm just annoyed at Harry Potter in general because I feel like I can't enjoy it now, or at least like engage in. Like I just don't want to spend money on it. I already didn't want to see that movie after Crimes of Grindelwald. I was like, I'm never giving this film franchise money anymore.
Yeah.
I'll go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter for my own joy. I am not spending a dime on this fucking franchise.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how that one's going to be because, like I said, it's either going to improve significantly because of the backlash of the last movie, or they're going to double down and it's dead. But
and it's dead.
And it's
and it's dead, and then they died.
And then they die.
59% voted Dumbledore, 41% Luke
It's close
Skywalker.
enough, close
yeah,
enough.
it's close enough.
My
It's
boy
close
Luke.
enough. It's close enough. Oh, this one is interesting. Would you rather get a Divergent reboot or a Mortal Instruments reboot? Oh no! What do you got? What do you got?
I don't even know. Divergent is the next series I'm tackling after I finally finish the Shadowhunters video.
Oh yeah.
I'm just looking and I was like, you know what, Shadowhunters, you've had 2 times. You've had 2 tries. Maybe we give Divergent another go.
But Divergent is sucks ass.
It does suck ass, and
Even
Mortal
the source
Instruments
material
is not
sucks
great.
ass.
That's what I mean. It's just not as interesting at all.
Yeah, I would go Mortal Instruments.
I
'cause
think so,
like,
too.
If you figure out how to do it well and with the right tone and
Give
shit,
it 10 years. Like, give it, not
Yeah.
even, yeah, give it 10 years to settle off of this and then try again
yeah,
with
yeah.
somebody. And it's just like, I don't like Clary as a character at all. So I actually thought that Lily Evans, I think that's who.
Lily Collins.
Lily Collins, yeah, oh my God, every
Emily.
time. Yeah.
Emily
God,
in
Emily,
Paris.
Emily in Paris, Lily Collins. I thought she was better. I hate the actress for the TV show so much. So it's just like, what am I gonna do?
Kat McNamara.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
and she's so good in it. I like her in Arrow. Like I like her as a normal.
didn't
Okay,
like
I
her
need
in
to
Maybe I
get
Arrow.
didn't
to
like
that
her in
point.
Arrow. No,
I
maybe
didn't
I didn't.
like her in
Okay,
Arrow.
maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking no, it was a different Speedy that I like. Never mind.
Oh, you're thinking of Willa Holland?
Well, I'm thinking. Yeah, I am
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
of Willow.
yeah.
I like
Oh,
her.
yeah, I love her.
She's
She's
great.
lesbian kryptonite as well. I think.
Yeah,
is.
she is. She is.
Um,
Her Instagram page, damn.
But yeah,
Damn,
so I just it's so weird because when I hate the protagonist in something, it makes it so hard for me to want to watch it.
See, it's
Oh,
weird that you
yeah.
say that though, because I actually liked the shows better than I liked the movie.
The movie is terrible.
Yeah, the
The movie
movie's
fucking
terrible.
sucks.
I do.
Horrendous.
No, yeah, I do prefer watching the show, and I was
Okay.
like, okay, this was like a good way to
Okay.
approach the show, and
Yeah.
there's just like things like that. But it's just I hate that character so much that I was just
Yeah, okay.
she's
Yeah.
I can
really
understand
off-putting
that.
to me.
Yeah, I can understand.
Very
that.
off-putting to me as a
Yeah.
character. So
Yeah.
it's, I would probably still pick the world's more interesting. I even think to use the world, but make it. Do Infernal Devices. Do the I haven't read them yet, but apparently the trilogy of books that comes after the main ones is
Okay.
better.
Oh,
Is apparently
okay. All right,
significantly
okay.
better. So I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, just go ahead.
Yeah,
Jump
give it
ahead.
10 years
Yeah,
and
do
just
that.
do
Do I think it's Infernal Devices. I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that. It's a lot to keep up with.
Yeah,
but
it's a lot
yeah.
of them.
But apparently
just
that's
destroy her in the comments if she was wrong.
They're getting, I literally said I hate that little bitch about Luke Skywalker. I'm already gonna get torched.
My boy Luke.
Adding fuel to the. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Good luck.
All the Skywalker men are whiny little bitches.
Yeah, that's true. Anakin's the
Come
worst.
on.
Anakin is just.
Anakin is the worst.
Anakin
yeah.
is horrendous, bro.
I love the.
But
I
I
love
love
the
him.
idea of what they're doing with Anakin in the prequels, but
Yeah.
oh man, they executed it so
He's such a
weird.
I
bitch.
still love it
He's a
though,
bitch.
because like I saw it when I was so young, and I'm like, this is my shit. I love you
Yeah.
forever.
But he hates sand.
He
This
hates
one-
children,
Who amongst
bro.
us doesn't?
Oh
Who
yeah.
amongst us does it? Like-
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Well, this one is interesting. It came to a perfect 50-50.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
nobody really knows. I am so not here for Divergent.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
fair.
that franchise. It's so good.
I know
It's
nothing
Yeah, I'm
of it.
interested
so
to
good, no,
actually
it's so
dive
bad.
into it. So, because I watched the first movie and I was like,
The first movie is the only one that is somewhat watchable.
I know, and it's like, and then it's just got so bad they couldn't even get their part 2 of the last one. I'm like,
yeah, I never
you guys
finished that movie.
You flew way too close to the sun. You couldn't get your last part. Thought you were gonna make it as a show, and then
that was
Shaylee,
so funny.
yeah,
Shailene Woodley was like,
Woodley
"I'm
was
not
like, I
coming
am
back."
not
Yeah.
gonna do a show for this. I will only do it if it's a movie because, like, obviously,
Yeah. And then they wanted
So-
to turn the show into a spin-off, and it was in development hell for like
Yeah,
3
and
years,
it's
and
just
it
like,
was
y'all
canceled and
fucked
it's never gonna
up.
happen.
Yeah.
I think that was like the death of the YA craze
Yeah.
of Hollywood.
It was. It's people got it was that, and then a lot of people were just getting really burnt out on like the part 1s and part 2s for these finales when they just did
Yeah.
not need them.
Harry Potter, Matrix, the entire industry.
I know, and it's like Harry Potter, like you could at least justify that, like it maybe needed that, but because it's like we can either make one really long movie or kind of make 2 long movies that didn't quite need to be as long as they were.
Yeah, well, that's what happened with Twilight. Because Twilight,
Yeah.
Sofia Coppola was supposed to direct the Breaking Dawn, but she ended up leaving the project because she was like, we do not need to make that 2 parts, and she didn't
Yeah.
want to do it if it was 2 parts.
But they were like, but everyone else is doing it now, and we can make more money.
Yeah, exactly. So she was like, okay, well, peace out.
Yeah.
And then she
Peace.
yeah.
Well, that was like a Twilight movie by Sofia Coppola.
Would have been so good.
What the fuck? That would have been
but-
so strange.
It would have been strange, but I still like the way those turned out just because they're so bad shit.
Yeah,
so bad shit.
It's so like the Breaking Dawn Part 2, that Avengers Endgame ass battle
I
at
know,
the
I
end
know.
is so
Mental.
And then like the really dramatic like title card scene, so that any character that has ever been on screen ever gets their
Oh
own like
my-
moment
yeah,
where they're
you
like,
did not- they
I
did
would
not earn that
die
shit.
in every way. And I
did
was
not
like,
earn that
and I
shit.
called it. I was like, if they do this at the end of like Endgame, I think they've earned it. I don't think this earned it, and then they did, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm so smart.
That was actually really clean. I
Yeah,
loved it.
it's
I
good.
loved it.
Okay, so we all voted How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could use a movie to fix that
I think
ending.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, surprisingly enough, 55% of people voted Friends.
That's not
Wow,
so, that.
really?
That also needs a retcon because I'm sorry, not having Rachel go to Paris is a tragedy. Ross is a fucking menace.
I hate Ross too.
Yeah.
Ross is the worst character. Ross is one of the worst characters that has ever been in television.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people fucking loved him.
I know,
back
it's,
then.
and I'm
hate
so
Ross so
glad that
much.
like years later,
Oh my
everyone's
God.
all like, guys, like Ross is a petulant baby child, and he's
Yeah.
the oldest friend.
kind of a dickhead.
He's
Yeah.
a huge asshole.
Yeah.
Always
know.
a huge asshole.
He's a
I know.
fucking baby, bro.
He's a
But I
huge
think like
baby.
Ross and Rachel, both of them treated each other like shit.
They did,
Like,
but I still think
yeah.
that Rachel, you get the progression of her story from start to finish. She starts as this like really naive girl who's just getting to
Yeah,
like
yeah,
out of
yeah.
a thing, and she has to
Yeah.
learn to like pick herself up, work for things. And like Ross has always just had everything fucking handed to him. He was the favorite kid, and he gets so whiny and petulant,
Yeah.
and he always gets rewarded for it.
Yeah.
So it's so annoying. So
That's
even if
so
Rachel
true.
ends up treating him bad, and sometimes you at least get her like good progression.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's so
For
true.
sure.
But
Completely agree.
yeah, no, I do not. I want Friends to just. Can we move on?
Yeah,
Can we move on? I love Friends. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love the show.
I
but
know
like,
everybody's kind of doing this. Like a lot of people are just kind of like Friends is trash, and I'm like,
yeah, people are
It's
turning
Fri-
against
you know,
Friends.
and it has issues. It's not perfect. Like
Yeah, it's really not. I
'Cause
actually
it's
think like the first
dated.
season of Friends is not that good.
no, and it's just like there's a lot of dated jokes, like stuff that is just
Oh,
like
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
funny
yeah,
then
yeah,
and like
yeah.
really isn't funny now.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that you cannot do.
You cannot do
Oh
now,
yeah, you
but
can't, you can't put that on
but
TV
yeah, just
anymore.
leave Friends alone.
Yeah, it's for what it was amazing.
It's had it.
Let's
It
just
had
move
its
on.
moment.
How I
Let's
Met
move
Your
on.
Mother is like the new generation of Friends.
It was,
I
yeah.
feel.
Yeah, it really was.
the
Yeah.
new
I think it's
generation
the
of
first
Friends. It was
sitcom after Friends that people were like, "Oh shit!" and like
good. It's
the
like
people
Friends.
really got
yeah,
into it.
it's
Yeah,
good. I like How I Met Your Mother. a lot.
yeah, I like it a
Yeah.
lot as well.
Yeah.
Special place in my heart.
Same.
All right, next one. Would you rather get a Supergirl movie
We know your answer.
Yeah.
or you don't know? Yeah, a Supergirl movie or Wonder Woman 3?
Oh, that's so
Supergirl.
easy, Supergirl. Holy
What
shit.
the fuck?
Oh my god, there's no reality there that I
No.
want a third Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
No. I don't.
no.
Not with the current state of things.
No.
Well, 64% of people agree. That was
Good.
yeah.
There should
And
be
I feel
more
like there'd be
people.
more.
Yeah.
It's just people don't necessarily know Supergirl or appreciate it. But even going by what Melissa Benoist's version of Supergirl is and what they did with that character, I would still pick that
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
over
yeah.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 84 was rough.
It's rough.
It
It's
was
rough.
shit.
It
It's
was
rough.
rough, man. I don't. So many weird decisions. Some
Yeah.
Yeah,
very
the-
casual sexual
yes,
assault.
very casual sexual assault, and I was like, there
That's
was a much better way to deal with this,
And I
you
think
did
I think
not.
that it's so weird that the sexual assault is so prominent because it's a movie that makes a lot of commentary about sexual assault towards
Yeah,
women, but
exactly.
completely dismisses an actual sexual
Yeah, like,
assault.
literally.
It's so weird. And then like that scene at the end where she meets the
meets
guy
him.
and like
Yeah.
it's like she's talking to him like, haha, yeah, holidays vibes, and it's just like you've had sex with his body.
Yeah,
And he doesn't know. It's so fucking weird.
because they even address that she's like the only one who sees him as Steve.
Right.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like,
It's so so
It's
weird.
So
Yeah.
strange.
What the
so
fuck?
fucking strange. Such
Yeah.
a weird. I did not like
What
that.
kind of Wonder Woman are you, bro?
Some
Yeah.
of the worst villains in recent comic
my
book movies
God.
as well. I really
bad.
wanted to like Kate McKinnon as Cheetah.
I know. I
Yeah.
liked her more than I thought I was going to, though. I will say,
Same.
and then she kind of got a little weird, but I was good
At
with
the, in
her.
the third act, her character
It goes
just
too
crashes
far.
completely.
It's so burned.
I want to be an
Oh.
apex predator. Get the fuck
Oh,
out of
I
here.
actually kind of dug that, bro.
No, man.
Like, give it to me, baby. Let's go. I want it.
You like your camp.
Yeah, I do.
You
I
like
do.
your camp.
I,
Yeah,
just, I
camp
like
is
it
fun.
when you go all the way.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. You
That's-
gotta commit.
Like
you gotta
Pedro
commit.
Pascal went all the
He
fucking
did,
way
and
with
I
his
like him for that.
Maxwell
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But it's just the plot,
Excess.
everything is yeah.
Give me more.
Yeah.
No, the pointing line that
Yeah.
he does,
You
that
could
shit
give
is
me
that
fucking
more.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be better.
That's it. Could,
could
be
be
better.
better.
Yeah.
With the smile. Oh, I
Yeah.
love it. Give me
Yeah.
more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
Come on, Mandalorian, bro.
Next one. Oh, okay. This one. This one broke my brain. It took me a really long time to choose. Would you rather get Blade Runner 3 or Tron 3?
Blade Runner 3. I think that story, it's weird. I think that story is done. But if it was
Yeah.
like Denis, I would take Blade Runner.
But that's the thing, because Ridley Scott said that he has an idea for Blade Runner 3.
Oh, but I
But-
don't want him to direct it.
I am,
But I
that's the
don't want
thing.
him to do it.
The thing is, like,
Can you tell me and just go away?
I am more open to exploring the world of Tron because Tron
Oh, that's
Legacy
fair.
is
Yeah.
an underrated
It is,
movie.
yeah,
I
I
think.
agree.
Yeah.
it
And
is.
I made a movie about it. I made a video about it.
Mhm.
I made a video about it, and I do think that there's a lot more to explore. And I know that we have Tron Ares that's coming with Jared Leto, but whatever. You know, I think I'm so much more open. The thing with Blade Runner is, as much as it is my favorite cinematic universe ever, it's my like Blade Runner, the original, the final cut is my favorite movie of all time.
Mm.
But I am so afraid of someone fucking it up.
That's
because-
valid.
That's fair.
Denis
Yeah.
Villeneuve took a huge fucking gamble to make
did.
that sequel.
He
And he
did.
said that, like, the reason why he absolutely wanted to do it himself is because he was too afraid of someone else fucking it up.
Yeah.
And
That's
like,
fair enough.
and
They would have.
that is confidence,
Yeah.
first of all. My guy was
Yeah.
like, I can
My
do
guy.
it.
I
Good
can
for
do
you.
it. And he did. He knocked it out of the park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really did. He
Yeah.
really fucking
He
did.
really
And,
did.
and I just, like, I am too nervous at the idea of someone. So I would choose Tron, even though Blade Runner is my favorite of all time.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I'm drawn to.
In Tron?
th-
That makes sense.
this one was really close. 53% voted Blade Runner
Ooh, I think, yeah.
out of 4,000 votes.
That is close.
Yeah, that is close.
So I'm surprised actually, because I thought people, but I don't know.
People
because
don't like Tron.
peop-
I feel like
Yeah.
not enough
Yeah.
people just know Tron
Yeah,
or care
exactly.
for
yeah.
it.
So by
you,
default.
you know what's the thing about my video on Tron that like surprised me? People are not aware that Tron Legacy is a sequel.
Yeah,
They
from,
don't
like,
think
the
it's a sequel?
80s one.
They
They just don't know that there's
they
an
don't know that
original.
there was a
Yeah.
one before.
Oh, that's
Okay.
weird.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
Oh my
That is
god.
Yeah.
insane. Yeah.
So because when I put Tron 3, even this, like people messaged me like, "What do you mean Tron 3? There was a second
You don't
one."
crack,
What
bro?
I'm like, Tron
That's
Legacy
so
is the
weird.
second
Yeah,
one.
that's so
what
weird.
you mean?
Check your shit, you ham.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is gonna start a conversation. Man of Steel 2 or Joker 2?
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel too. It's
Man
easy.
of Steel 2, but
That's so easy.
68% of people voted Joker.
16?
68.
They're fucking wrong.
Well,
Yeah.
come on.
Guys, there's
What
a
are you
reason
even
why
gonna do,
Joker
bro?
worked. There's a reason why that movie worked.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a standalone story.
It's a standalone story. And if
Yeah.
you do another one, you're going to ruin
You're gonna
what you
fuck it
established
up.
in the first one.
You're gonna
Exactly.
fuck it up
Just
big time.
learn to accept single movies and go on and hope that they make similar things that feel the same.
Yeah, exactly.
with
yeah.
different
It's just-
people.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't 68%, 32% Man of Steel.
It's probably because people
Where do
just
you even
hate
go with a Joker
Man of
sequel?
Steel. That's
Like, what do you
he breaks
do?
out of prison. He's
Like-
like the king of Gotham. It's like then you turn him into a version of the character that he can't be.
That's
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
That Joker
Arthur Fleck
cannot
does not be that
counter Batman.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's
it
not.
can't.
No, it won't work. It's stupid.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Same problem I had with the show Gotham.
Yeah.
You're doing the
I hate
entire
Gotham.
Batman rogues gallery, but without the bat because he's
Like,
still a kid.
I don't like Gotham.
I don't
Yeah,
like it either.
no.
It's awful.
I gave up like season 1. I can't.
It's awful.
Which hurts me because I love the guy from the OC.
Me too. Ben something.
Dude,
Yeah,
Ben
I Gordon-
McKenzie.
I love him
He's
so
amazing.
much.
He's the only reason why I was pumped for Gotham.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love the OC.
He's like the fact I was like, this guy's gonna play Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
They're like,
Let's
Sexy
go.
fuck.
yeah,
Yeah,
super.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's too bad that like, and this show it's one of those shows that was always on the verge of being canceled.
Of course.
It's
They,
so
they
sad.
were struggling to
That's
basically get
so
renewed every
Every
year,
time.
and they made it to 5 seasons, I think, right? 5 or
That's-
6.
Something like that. It was
I
way
applaud
more than
that.
I ever would have thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, this one was quick.
Bruce just started off way too young. Like, I don't care about you at that age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You're in elementary school.
And the
Yeah,
fact
it's-
that like he's starting to get trained by Ra's al Ghul
Yeah, I
or
don't
whatever
like
at
it.
like
It's
at like
so
16 years
dumb.
old. No,
It's
no,
so
no, 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 no.
Come on.
This show
Yeah.
does not work.
No.
Would you rather get a Riverdale reboot or a Sabrina reboot?
Sabrina.
Yeah,
Sabrina.
Sabrina, 100%.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Make
okay,
it a deep horror.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Sabrina,
Commit.
make it deep ass, dark ass horror.
Mhm.
Recast.
What the trailer was
Get
supposed to
Kiernan
be.
Shipka back
Yeah,
in the
bring
role,
her
please.
back.
Yeah.
Bring her back.
Bring her back. But the thing is, with Riverdale, I think that there's no way that anyone can take this seriously now.
No.
He
No.
has completely destroyed the perception
Yeah.
of these characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the show needs to end and take 20 years before you try again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because there's no way.
Yeah,
It's
because
impossible.
I like the idea of a darker Archie. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, the
but-
crime
sure.
mystery element of
The
the
crime
first one of
mystery-
like solving a
first
Yeah,
crime.
I know. And then
Yeah.
it's just, it goes off the rail. It's like musical episodes. Why musical episodes?
And he keeps doing them.
I know. I hate
It's,
them.
it's oh my fucking
It just
God.
hurts my soul.
I
Even like the
know.
Supergirl and the
I
Flash
know.
episodes with the singing.
Oh
like,
my
come
God.
on, bro.
Everybody's just
Like,
trying
like
to-
super
Yeah.
Aren't you a
friend.
superhero?
Yeah.
What are you doing singing, bro? Go save someone.
Because they
Yeah.
got the guy from Glee,
But,
Darren
like,
Criss.
But why?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were like, yeah, we have Darren Criss for an episode. Let's make a musical one because Darren Criss sings. That's his thing.
Yeah, well, so does the Flash, and they didn't
yeah,
make him
they,
sing.
well,
Yeah.
they were all in Glee at different
Pretty much,
points.
yeah.
right?
So
Yeah.
and so
Yeah,
was
they were.
Melissa, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And because I would, you know what, like this thing with the Flash, I keep saying I want Grant Gustin to get a cameo in the Flash movie with Ezra Miller. I don't think he's gonna get it,
Probably
but
not.
but like I would love that because to me it's like I can't stand the Flash anymore, but he is the Flash. Like
I like him
he-
as the Flash.
I like
He
him
looks
too.
like a really good
Yeah.
Barry
I
Allen.
like most
Yeah.
of the cast, dude. Like what's her name? Candice Patton
Yeah.
Yeah, Iris
Candice
is
Patton.
fucking great.
Yep,
Yeah,
she
She's
is.
a
amazing.
great actress.
Yeah.
But it's just the writing of Iris sucks dicks.
Sucks
Bro,
so
it's
bad.
horrendous.
It's so bad. So like, but she's super good and everything. And a lot of people are like, I feel so bad for Candice Patton because like she probably like killed her career by being on this show for 8 years and
I
not doing any
know,
other
it
projects.
sucks.
Yeah.
Because she
Ugh.
could have
Yeah.
done, if she had fucked off the show like in season 4 to pursue other things, she would be doing some great stuff
She
right
really
now.
would,
Yeah.
Like Netflix would have probably grabbed her to do a
Yeah.
show.
I'm sure.
And
Guaranteed.
stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I just can't. It's the same with Riverdale. I love the cast, and I can't wait for the show to end because I want to see what they
Yeah,
can do.
please do
Yeah.
other things.
Because Lily Reinhardt did that movie with
Hustlers.
with Hustlers, yeah, and she
She's
was
good.
good in that.
Lily Ryan, she's a good actress, and I like her sass in interviews. So like,
Yeah, she
She knows
is out.
she's on a
She
past
knows.
show.
Any
Yeah.
interview of Riverdale, she is out of fucks.
she
She
does
does
not care. She's like, we're gonna go fire me. Okay,
Yeah.
let's
What are
fucking
you
go.
gonna do?
Let's do it.
Oh my god.
Want to go?
Yeah, because I do. I want to go.
Yeah, let's go, please,
Yeah,
Lily
give me
Reinhardt.
what I
Please
want.
let me leave.
Well, 72% of people voted Sabrina.
All right,
Cool.
cool.
Yeah.
It makes the most sense.
It does
It make
It's
the
just
most
the one that
sense.
makes the most sense.
Yeah.
So
It just, in my eyes, it has so much more to offer. Whereas like Riverdale kind of like peaked already.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gone.
yeah.
It's
Nothing-
done.
there's
Like,
nothing
what are you
to
even
happen
gonna
here.
do more?
Yeah.
Bro? Whereas like Sabrina has so much more to do.
so much more to do, and like again, bring back the cast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just pretend like the show never happened. New story. Make it
Yeah.
dark as fuck.
Yeah.
What
Like
you
really
promised
like
me to begin with.
like diving into
Like-
the occult, like the fucking like that
Yeah.
would be. And please make a better devil.
Yeah.
Can we please
Just
make a better devil?
Don't
What?
ever give me a human version of it.
Yeah,
I
the
want, like,
fucking
the
goat
demon.
man
I love
thing
that.
was like that was dope as
Love
shit.
Yeah.
it. I
and
love
like
it.
bring back the fucking concept that he did with the box. Like when he gave a box to Sabrina's aunt and was like, "There's a box with a button. Press the button." But he doesn't tell her what's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
That's such a
Yeah.
fucking cool concept.
It
like,
is,
Just do
yeah.
exactly what I say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just do it because I just want to see if you're still loyal to me.
Yeah.
That's such a fucked up
Like,
idea.
That
really
like
Like,
is.
fucking nowhere, bro. That could have been so
So-
insane.
yeah.
I know.
So
And I
insane.
hate that like you don't actually see the scene. It's just Hilda telling her what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I want to see that show. What
Show
the
don't
hell?
tell, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show don't tell.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, next one. This one, okay. Would you rather get a Finn TV show? Star Wars.
Okay, Finn. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I was
Or-
like, who the fuck is Finn?
I was there.
Or you're not gonna know about this character because you haven't seen Solo, a Qi'Ra TV show.
Qi'Ra. I want Qi'Ra so bad. She's so good. I love her. I can't even remember who you said first. Poe. No, Finn.
Qi'Ra.
That was the best.
I would like Finn to have a chance to redeem the
Exactly.
character. Though. I
That's
would
why
like
I
that.
choose Finn.
Yeah.
This character was done
Dirty.
Bro, the dirtiest.
And he deserves the world, and he's just getting. I feel like John
Dude.
Boyega's getting.
Yeah, John Boyega was like, and he was so passionate about this
He
fucking
was.
Yeah.
character. He loved Finn.
Mhm.
And like he really wanted to get to. I remember this interview he did for The Last Jedi where he was like, I can't wait for Finn to be in a place where he just doesn't mess around anymore. And we
And it
never got
happens.
that.
Never happens.
We never got that. And like
Ugh.
he expressed it. Like, but I think a lot of people who worked on this trilogy were not happy.
No.
No, they weren't.
I
No, they
don't
expressed
even.
a lot
I'm not
of
even
that.
going to talk about Kelly Marie Tran, who got
Yeah,
fucked
fuck.
even
Oh.
more than John Boyega.
Yeah, so much.
Wow. Yeah.
But like,
That
but,
girl should have probably not even been in the movie just because, like.
oh, man, but I feel bad for her because look, I don't like the character of Rose, but
Yeah.
she was not the problem.
She was not
No,
the
no, she
problem.
wasn't.
She was not
And
the
I
problem.
can't believe they bowed down to those like assholes and like.
Yeah, she's
Like,
in like 3 minutes
yeah,
of the movie.
exactly,
Like,
like,
you guys are going on an
stop.
adventure. They're like, yeah, but you can't come though. All right, stay here. Bye. And
Dumb.
they
This
fucked
time,
up without her.
peace.
Yeah,
Dumb.
Yeah.
it's so bad. But like, I really the thing is like, Qi'Ra, love this character. I think she's one of the most underrated characters
I love
in
her
the
so
current era of Star Wars.
Okay.
The only problem that I have is that, sorry, spoiler, but
Yeah, it's
her storyline is directly linked to Maul.
I know.
I am so tired of Maul.
I am too.
I love
was
Maul. I love
tired
Maul,
of-
but like
yeah.
this is a perfect example of please let his fucking story end.
Yeah, just let it end.
Look, he got sliced in Phantom Menace,
Yeah.
and I was
You
okay with that.
You
But like,
somehow brought him back.
they brought him back, and I was okay with that. His storyline in Clone Wars is
They
actually
made it work.
interesting.
They made it work.
But
And-
that's it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just do a live action Clone Wars and then leave it be.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because I do want that.
because then I was
That's
like,
cool.
okay, now we have like a conclusion-ish to his story.
Right.
Then they
Mm-hmm.
bring him back in Rebels.
Yeah.
And in Rebels, I'm just like, well, now
Well, he dies in Rebels though, right?
he dies in Rebels. Exactly, he gets
Yeah.
bodied in 3 moves
Yeah.
by Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
And I was just
Tired
like,
of seeing you, bro.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, now we have the end of the story. We know how he dies and everything. And I was like, okay, I am satisfied. Let's let his story end. They bring him back at the end of Solo, and I was just like, fucking let. And then they did season 7 of Clone Wars, and he's here, and I'm just like, just let the guy, let his story end,
Yeah,
man. I
seriously.
love this character, but let it end.
Let it end.
And when they essentially explain that like Qi'Ra is gonna be working for him,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's maybe a story there where she's gonna eventually run shit and take it over from him because she's a very gray character.
Yeah.
She's like somewhere in the middle. Like she's not a bad person, but I think she's
She's
a
a
person that's
survivor.
like, yeah, she's a survivor. So
Yeah.
I'll do whatever, and if I have to do bad shit to do that, and she understands that in this world, to survive you need power. So
Yeah.
she needs to
Okay.
get. So
I love
there's
her.
a lot of interesting shit you can explore with this character, and Emilia Clarke was actually really good
She
in the
was
role.
really good in it.
But
Mm.
I do not want her to do shit with Maul. Oh wait, hold on. 70% of people voted Finn though.
That's not surprising.
wow.
to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because
not
I think a
surprising
lot
to
of
me.
people want the hashtag justice for Finn because
Yeah,
He
of
deserves
course.
it. He deserves
because
it.
Yeah.
he really deserves it. I hope I want him to get a good Disney Plus show, but I don't know if John Boyega would return to Star Wars.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know.
Unless they offered him like the absolute bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
it. I mean, 3 movies of doing him dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
A lot.
Like, yeah,
Because
that's-
dude,
it's
like
a lot.
Force Awakens was just as much his story as Rey's.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he
But then he very quickly got pushed to the
Yeah.
the back,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
he had the secondary plot, and then in the last movie he just screams Rey, and he barely has lines.
I want to talk to you
Yeah.
about something. I want to talk to you about something.
Oh my god, yeah, yeah. Rey, I never told you.
Yeah.
Just like, dude. All right, next
I
one.
feel so bad for him.
Would you rather get an Alice Cullen spinoff
Hold on.
or a Hermione Granger spinoff?
Alice Cullen. I'm sorry.
I feel like both could be interesting.
They
though.
could, but I like Harry Potter stuff's really interesting when they're like kids in school, like when they're.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, what is she even doing now? What is her job? What did she go on to do?
First of all, never gonna happen. Emma Watson would
She
never
won't.
do it.
But I also don't
Ever.
want that. I don't need that. I don't care. So Alice Cullen, there's so much you can do with that character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tweeted that like a very long time ago when I had just made my Twitter. I want a movie that would be like a dark mystery movie where like Charlie is about to retire and there's a murder in Forks and like he knows that it's supernatural, but he doesn't know because he knows about the supernatural, but he doesn't know the details of it.
Exactly.
And so he understands that it's supernatural, so like he calls, like Alice comes back to Forks to help him investigate off the
so
books.
Good.
That would be the dopest
That would be
fucking
so
movie.
good. That would be
Because
so
there's-
good.
Alice and Belle's dad are the best characters
They're
in
great.
Twilight.
I love
They're the
them.
best. Charlie is just...
I would die for Charlie.
Charlie, yeah, he has a heart of gold.
He has a heart of gold.
Charlie is the only scene that I genuinely find emotional in Twilight is the scene where Bella has to fake hating him to leave at the end of the first one.
And he's like,
it actually
Come on,
hurts.
Let's talk about
He's
this.
like, I know I'm not a perfect dad,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I could be
Damn,
around
Charlie.
more. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, Charlie.
You're not the problem.
Yeah.
oh man, he's like, I can change. I'm like, God damn
Yeah,
it, my
I know.
heart, man.
Oh.
It's the only scene that I actually like. Damn.
Do you really want to be a vampire that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And yeah, she does because she's
Yeah.
obsessed with that.
I get it. I would too.
Yeah, but Alice Cullen all the way.
Yeah,
Alice
all the
Cullen.
way.
I want
Yeah.
my Charlie and Alice movie.
That'd be so good.
Yeah, that would be so
yeah, she's
fucking good.
badass.
Yeah.
But 57% people voted Hermione.
Yeah, well, of course.
And I
they're
disagree.
Harry Potter shows.
I disagree.
I disagree. I
don't
think it's a
want...
bad idea. I think sometimes people just vote for what character they want. They don't actually think what the story would end up being.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
a good
true.
point.
You
Yeah.
know?
Because there isn't much you can do with Hermione without having the others, right?
Yeah, not really, unless she's doing something really cool. But
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't know. I can definitely imagine her in like one of those like cop things, like what
Oh,
they're
yeah.
doing as the
Yeah,
Fantastic
yeah,
Beasts.
yeah.
Mhm.
Ah,
Which
I
would be
don't
fun.
know.
But
Like she's
still, yeah, an aura. But that's
Yeah.
what Harry is. So I don't know what Hermione ended up being.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think no.
I'm gonna Google it. I know this is a faux
She
pas.
probably
but I
ended
just
up
need
like
to
at the
know.
ministry or something.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
job?
Because I
like-
mean, she has some serious.
I think there was a thing where, like, because in the book she has an organization to save elves.
Oh, okay.
She works for the Department of Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's the organization to save elves. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Would you rather have a high-budget TV reboot of Pirates of the Caribbean or a high-budget TV reboot of Prince of Persia?
Prince of Persia all
Yeah.
the fucking way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Pirates just works better as a movie. So
yeah,
like
I
Prince
would
of
love
Persia.
new shit in the universe.
Yeah,
Of
exactly.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But as a series, give me the sense of
Yeah.
time.
Bro.
Holy
Absolutely.
shit. And
Bro.
don't cast Jake Gyllenhaal even though.
You know, I didn't even completely hate it. I kind of liked
Yeah,
it.
I didn't hate it either.
Yeah.
No, he's not bad, but like, cast someone who's, first of all,
Yeah.
ethnically
Yeah,
accurate.
yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Cast somebody
for
for
that.
a reason.
100%.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But he's a sexy fuck, so
He is a sexy
it works.
fuck, yeah.
It works.
Even though everybody hates him right
Yeah,
now because of Taylor Swift.
He's a very hated man. She's never
really?
had to say his
yeah.
name.
Yeah,
Her song "All Too Well" is about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
she
And then
released
she
a
made a
10 music
10-minute version
video
of it with
where
a music
Dylan
video.
O'Brien plays an alternate version of him, and like
Yeah.
he's like a super abusive boyfriend
Yeah.
because they dated when she
Like
was like
emotionally.
19 or 20, and he was like
almost 30.
30.
Yeah, 30 something. So
That's sad.
yeah,
It's a whole fucking thing.
It's great though. Like she never had to say his name, and like instantly the entire internet is just being flooded
yeah.
with just like.
I saw a girl on TikTok who was like, I don't know Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't like Taylor Swift. But if I see this man in the street, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
That's so good.
it's so good.
This one was actually pretty close. 55% voted Pirates of the Caribbean, but
Okay.
45 Prince of Persia. It's close enough.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
pretty
not
cool.
enough people just know what
What
Prince of Persia is.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people know it from the original movie.
Yeah, not
which,
the game
Yeah,
Not the
exactly.
game. Yeah,
And that
exactly.
movie was...
And the games are so good.
Yeah.
Oh
the
my
games are
God,
so
yeah.
good.
So freaking good.
Yeah, the one with with his twin that is like evil as
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Fucking hell, that was
the
good.
third one,
that
I
was
think.
so good, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Two
so good.
Thrones.
Yeah, the Two Thrones,
Mm,
exactly, yeah.
yeah.
The second one was Warrior Within.
Oh, which
And
is
that's
so
the one
good.
where
though.
it gets
So
so
good.
so
gothic.
metal.
And like, yeah.
Oh, bro.
That one was
So
crazy.
good.
But The Sense of
Yeah.
Time is just genuinely a great
Oh,
story.
yeah, it's fantastic.
Mhm.
Like the villain is so dope. Like the concept of the dagger is gangster as
So
hell, man. It's
gangster,
so
bro.
good.
Excellent game mechanic.
Yeah, for sure.
Die,
for sure.
psych.
Yeah.
Shit, I wasn't supposed to jump there.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
It's so cool. But then you're
Yeah.
out of sand and fuck.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I definitely will stop.
Yeah.
It's just like, and the way it turns the people into zombies, but like they have light in there. It's
Yeah.
really such
Yeah.
a cool
Sand
thing.
monsters.
Like
I
the
think.
aesthetics you can do with that. Denis Villeneuve, get on it, please. please,
Get on it,
please,
get on
please,
it.
please.
And even when you die, it tells you like game over, but you hear like a monologue of the prince being like, wait, that didn't happen like that.
Oh yeah,
And I'm like,
oh yeah, I
that's
forgot
so
about
funny.
that.
Yeah,
Fourth
that's
wall.
so
I like
fun.
that.
About that.
I like
Yeah.
that.
But I think this franchise died because they essentially turned it into Assassin's Creed, right? Because Assassin's Creed was
Yeah.
originally it was
It's a
supposed to
better
be
version
called
of Assassin's
Prince
Creed.
of Persia Assassins was the
the
original Assassin's
Okay.
Creed.
Okay.
But then it became its own thing. It got bigger, and then there was a thing at Ubisoft,
Right.
and it ended up becoming its own franchise. And I think it became a priority over Prince of Persia, and it
Yeah.
died,
Which is sad.
That makes
Yeah.
which is
sad.
too bad. I
Because they
wish
could
it'd make
totally
new games.
bring that back, bro. Wow.
PS5 shit. Oh my god,
damn.
that would be
Yeah.
so dope.
Damn.
All right, next one. Would you rather? I like this one. Would you rather get a dark TV series of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde
Ooh.
or Carrie? It's hard, huh?
That's a thinker.
Carrie would work really well. He's as a coming of age story. It would work really well as like a coming of age story,
Yeah.
like a dark,
Carrie?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
a dark
Yeah.
coming of age story. I think you could do that with Carrie.
I mean, I really like Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, but like I don't know. Like, what more can you do with it too? Like they did in Van Helsing and all that kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
like imagine
it's
imagine
I
like
don't know. And also like Carrie's great too, but what more can you do after she goes
imagine with the
psycho?
tone of
Yeah.
like Netflix's Dark though.
Yeah, yo,
Mm.
Like the
Bro.
entire show is just
Yeah,
a
for
lead up to
Jekyll
her
and Hyde.
finally
Yeah.
flipping,
Yeah,
and like
it
you
would be
know
so
the entire
good.
time
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
so good.
But like it's just a dark ass psychological thriller because you
Yeah.
get more time to develop the fucked up thing with her mom and like all that
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
really
okay.
dive in. I like that more.
You know what
That's
I
true.
mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna go that.
All right, I'll go with that too.
Yeah. Well, we lost 62% Dr. Jekyll and Mr.
Damn, I
Hyde.
should have stuck with my opinion.
I would just carry every day. I think.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it's so
Carrie-
good. Yeah,
Even though like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you can do some crazy fucked up shit.
Yeah.
as that,
That's
or-
it.
and they have
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
kind of come around a lot though. People are always making like variations of it. It's like Sherlock Holmes. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, the last version we got in The Mummy was.
Yeah, well, see, that's it. I didn't watch that movie.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
true,
from
true,
Van
true.
Helsing.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
you're
that.
ready for a new
Yeah.
one. You're
Yeah,
ready
that's
for a
it.
new one.
yeah,
That whole Universal Dark thing. That you guys...
62% though. 38% Carrie.
that's so high.
I think it's because the last Carrie movie with Chloe Grace Moretz was not great,
Yeah.
and because it was written by Roberto Aguirre.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God,
was it?
yeah.
Oh my God,
he wrote
this
that.
man is a
Bad.
menace.
He
He is
wrote
a
that.
menace.
Yeah.
He has not made a single good project, but
That's
he keeps getting everything he
crazy.
wants.
That's disgusting.
This
Yeah.
bastard.
It's awful.
He's ruining everything.
Yeah. He wrote the 2013 Carrie, and
He's Michael Baying this shit.
Yeah, he is Michael Bay. That
it's-
shit.
yeah. He's the Michael Bay of TV.
Yeah.
Leave
Oh
my
my God.
properties alone. Leave my Transformers and Ninja Turtles alone.
Yeah,
Oh my God! Please never come back to Transformers.
just leave Transformers forever.
Oh my God!
Just ever.
Actually, I read an article that he was gonna do like a He-Man or something. I pray to God he doesn't.
No, please don't. Because I know
God.
there's a Masters of the Universe movie coming, and Noah
yeah.
Centineo is playing.
Right. Oh my
Oh, yeah?
God.
Yeah,
Okay,
such a strange choice.
it is.
Fuck.
Such a bizarre choice. Anyways,
Yeah.
would you rather get a movie about the creation of Narnia or
Okay.
the reign of Sauron?
Narnia.
I mean, I don't care for either,
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
to be honest.
Because the creation of Narnia is actually a
It's
book.
one of the books, the
It's
first
the
book.
first book where
Yeah.
like you follow
Okay.
like
It's literally the creation of the earth in the
Yeah,
Bible.
exactly,
But for
because-
Narnia,
I don't know if you know,
Okay.
but like in Narnia, like there's a lot of Christian undertones.
it's not undertones. It's overt. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah, it's
overt.
really overt. They
Yeah.
tone it
Beating
down in the
over the head
movie.
with
They do tone it down. Like Aslan is Jesus. Like there's
Yeah,
no way around
Aslan
it.
is essentially God, and
Yeah.
there's a line where they really allude to that, where like the kids are about to leave Narnia, and I think it's Lucy who goes to see Aslan, and she's like, I don't wanna leave you. I want to see you again, and he says something like, "You know me in your other world. You just know me under a different name."
Yeah.
Which is essentially saying him
I'm
like,
God.
I'm God.
Jesus.
Yeah,
like,
but,
oh my God.
But yeah, it's actually like a really strange story. It feels like a fable almost, the
Yeah,
way they
it is,
create
yeah.
Narnia. So I don't know how you would do that, but if you bring back Tilda Swinton as the witch, we can talk about
Yeah,
it.
she's very good. She's very good.
I would be super down for that. But
Yeah.
the Reign of Sauron, I there's this shot in the very beginning of Fellowship of the Ring where you see Sauron just body an army on his own, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Seeing Sauron in his prime fucking people up
That's cool.
could
That's
be
fair.
dope.
Yeah, that's
that could
fair.
be metal as shit.
Yeah.
61% of people voted Creation of Narnia. I think it makes the most sense,
Yeah.
sort of.
I guess.
You've already seen Sauron fall, so
Like 10 seconds.
yeah. You don't actually see him, yeah. I need to rewatch these movies. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, you like see him. I think you see him fall like off the horse, and then the finger gets chopped off or something.
Right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
see that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a flashback.
That's it.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, you can expand a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't have to give me a whole movie's worth, but you can expand.
All right. Which is one? Okay, this one's gonna be the last one.
All right, hit it.
Mhm.
All right, last one. Would you rather get a movie about a dictator Superman
Oh.
or an evil Batman who has just flipped?
Dictator
Yeah, I
Superman,
think
bro.
Dictator
like
Superman.
Injustice type
Yeah,
shit.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely Dictator Superman.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, that's the
Just
best
melting
one.
the planet.
Yeah,
Come on.
just
Yeah.
Because a Batman who has flipped and has a plan to take down the Justice League
yeah, I
could be
get it.
fuego, but a
But
dictator
no.
Superman who just takes the whole world hostage.
yeah, I love that. I
And
love
it's
that
just like,
so much more.
I am now the authority on Earth.
Yeah, and there's
That's it.
nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, there's nothing
Yeah.
you can do. That's like
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
that's one of the reasons why that's one thing that I really wanted them to explore in Supergirl, the menace of her being so angry because
Yeah.
like we're talking about like she's nerfed in the show. She gets bodied by
time.
humans all the time, but
Mm.
like she's a being that could wipe out the face of the earth in 10 minutes if she felt like it.
Yeah.
And so the worry that like the DEO should have at her being so
Yeah.
angry and in grief and like, but they never got to that. But like, yeah, because that's what Injustice is, right? Like it's
Yeah.
like the Joker tricks Superman into killing his wife who was pregnant at the time,
Right.
and then he bombs Metropolis because it's the
Mhm.
Joker, and why
Yeah,
not?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Superman flips a switch and is like, okay, I am now the ultimate authority on Earth, and this is it. And Batman is like, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah,
That's
you're
not
not allowed to do that,
That's not
no.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then there's like a 4 or 5 year war between
Yeah.
all of the DC characters, and like I would really want to see a movie of that. Zack Snyder was alluding to it.
yeah, he was basically ending
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
He was alluding to that,
Yeah.
but we're never gonna see it.
No, we're never gonna see
Which
it.
is so sad because
Because
that's like almost the
DC
more
yeah.
interesting story.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But interestingly enough, perfect 50-50.
Wow.
Oh, okay. What
People
a
couldn't choose.
what a
Huh,
way to
that's
end
fair
the-
though.
yeah.
That's fair.
People couldn't
Okay.
choose because there is something about an evil Batman that is,
There, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mhm.
you know, god damn.
It's just I don't know, like the evil Superman, that could be like a legit horror movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they've done
yeah,
it
yeah.
before.
Like,
Like, there's
yeah.
been
Terrifying.
flip Superman, but I want like full on dictator Superman.
Yeah,
like not
yeah,
just
who
like
actually
like
Yeah.
runs.
Homelander type
yeah, like
shit.
I don't want Russian like employee evil Superman.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah.
Superman to be like, oh hell no. I'm like,
Yeah,
what are you
no,
gonna do to me? Like,
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
working for the king. I am
Yeah,
the king.
That's it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I
I am
want
the
to
king.
like burn a
Exactly.
hole right through your head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, that would be so dope.
That'd be fucking
That would
nuts,
be
bro.
so
Yeah.
I
dope.
don't think the planet's ready for that.
No.
Yeah. Okay, well that was fun. We need to do another one of those.
I
We
think
do.
so.
That was
yeah.
fun.
Broey.
Yeah,
that,
Broey,
that
that'd be
was that
great.
was super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was the What If Scenarios episode. Thank you for watching. When can the good people find you, Bruno, the Conqueror? The Conqueror? No, the Commander.
Conqueror.
Man,
Conqueror
Damn.
is good too.
Conqueror is also good.
Are we going to change your name
no,
every
no,
episode?
I'll stick to
Stay
Commander.
Commander,
Yeah,
stay the
I don't
Commander.
want to
Yeah,
conquer.
yeah, yeah.
Conqueror is
anyway.
not space enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
not at
need to stay
all.
the Commander.
That's
okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Instagram, it's gonna be at BrunoPapaleo.photo. Then there's my failed YouTube channel called Bruno Papaleo.
Stop saying failed every time.
I feel like it's actually cooler if I say it that way, so it's fine. Then I also started another podcast with a buddy of mine called Short and Bald. You guys can check that out too.
It's always going to be
So
funny
good.
as well.
Okay. And you can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, anything in between at Amanda the Jedi.
And you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and other places that you don't need to go to at Friendly Space Ninja. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.